Hi, welcome to my channel. This channel, I want to say that we can go here. This is a simple cloud star, not a gravitational system. About black holes. So in each video I cut from other videos. I have a few videos, and I will make my promise. I promise that I will cut 1 year worth of videos from Brian Green videos. So to comment them. So, but I have a few more, and it is done. Okay, so Brian Green invites people and interviewing a World Science Festival channel, YouTube channel, Brian Green. So this lady and this about black holes, look.
Arena of black hole physics, and we're so thrilled to have as part of the conversation Andrea Ghez.
Well, let's even go back. Like Einstein, Einstein had these ideas about how gravity works, and an outcome of his theories, theoretical ideas about gravity, predicted black holes. And he didn't even quite believe his idea, which is also kind of interesting in terms of how science is done. But then people started to think about, well, where might black holes show up in the universe? And the first kind of black holes that people thought about were the ones that come out of the evolution of very massive stars. So we call those, I don't know what you would call them, stellar mass black holes. The little, I think of them as the little ones. Or you could call them the ordinary, sometimes we call them the ordinary black holes.
So about black holes, Einstein equations are false, all of them. Okay. See the speed of light, have the speed of light in them. The light does not have any speed, and you keep here light without speed. You see. So does not have any speed before I release it. So if you correlate in energy equal mass times c square, one of them, and the other one 1.5 mu tau, like this. 4 power, speed of light of 4 power as false equations. So you can keep light, you see, without any mass. Big black, massive black stuff. Okay. So what do you did wrong? You equivalent stars to our sun, one of them. The stars do not have any need to produce flames. Like your monitor does not any flames, okay, and this is done by Giordano Bruno times. You made them to make fusion, to make atoms like this, and they produce light in obvious manner that you see that produces, okay, and then you identify them with a need of mass. To produce light, you do not need any big mass, black or small black mass. Okay, so gravity is not related to mass. It is light itself. You make through light, not escaping light, like this. You can do this somehow because the matter is mainly light, and light can with fire that retains light. Okay, so
but the reason they were important is that there was a theoretical concept of how you would get to the conditions that a black hole would be formed. So predicted theoretically, and then there was beautiful observations that came later demonstrating that these things existed.
So this is not from Stephen Hawking, and even before this, and one dude not understanding the relation between mass and force. Okay, he believed you increase mass, increase force like this, but it is on function. It's the dependency. You do not keep the logic of mathematics. You renounce of logics like this. You see some of PRQ like this. Some of them, like not everything. This is a sign that all the PRQs. Some of PRQs. Some of them PSRR like this. Not like some of them. Okay, like. Some of SRR. So now if you make the equations, you cannot intersect the logic in a correct manner. You see, like some of the mass is like this, some of the force makes like this, like some functions. So now when you equate them and you treat it like in a mathematical manner, you make all the mayhem. So it is we will in mass. You see, like it is in mass. So it is in mass, but it's not related to mass. You see. So watch another part of big, massive black hole centers of the galaxies.
And then what came next is a very different story about the other class of black holes, the supermassive. And as you might imagine, supermassive means really big. So rather than 10 times the mass of the sun, it's more like 1 million to 1 billion times the mass of the sun. And it wasn't theory that got us going on that. And that's what I think is interesting in terms of these two kinds of black holes, is that the story highlights like the two ways in which we can engage with science, and I guess there's a little bit of a pas de deux in terms of how that evolves. So in the supermassive black hole case, it was observations of the center of galaxies. It didn't make sense. And people started to wonder, well, could you solve this by introducing the idea of these really massive black holes? So spawned by observations, pushing theory, pushing observations. And in fact, it was this latter. Well, so I started with the former and then got interested in the latter.
Okay, if you watch that, let me tell you like this: matter is made with light. So the principal function of the star is to emit light. It is to emit light. Is not any obligativity like our sun to have any planets to sustain them or to warm them or to, okay. And you see light, you do not understand that electricity, it is light, okay. And when you touch your touch screen, you touch light, and there's no need for the electron. Electron was light invented, not knowing the light itself. It is related with fire and with, okay. So but I will tell you something. So you see, I keep in this oil, like in petrols, benzene, gases, you keep light, gas you keep light without any force of mass. So this is carrying tactics, how you keep light not escaping. You do not know that Einstein asked himself, what is the speed of connection of the gravity of g forces? What is the speed of the connection? Because it is omega on space, on volume, on space, and it is not fair somehow that the piece from the middle. So this is from big massive release light. You see. I collapsed the black hole and release light. See, through black hole equation. Okay. So let me tell you like this. You take a galaxy. That's a simply cloud, stars. We can go in contemporaries with us. Our galaxy is a sphere. We cannot see the universe. Universe. The stars are like very, very close, are putting close. You cannot film this if it not be close. You film this because it's close. You cannot make so concave glasses like into on a lunette or a mirror to film billion years ago. So you are stupid. But let me tell you, stupid, like you like the planet. If the gravity is emitted with the speed of light or not, from the center of the middle of galaxy, the medium of galaxy, let's say that it's our galaxy. You say it is a sphere, it's not a spiral. How do you emit light from here to the border of our galaxy? How? Because gravity, it is light itself. So when you have a star 10,000 years, 20,000 years, and 50,000 years, let's say this is the dimension of our galaxy, 100,000 years in span from here to here. You say like this. I am saying you can go to the stars. Our galaxy, the sphere, the spirals are like this on the walls. In light, it is gravity. Okay, gravity, some gravity, great things. Like grave danger. You put all the planet in grave danger. It is length science of yours, okay? So you see, let's say this is our galaxy, 100,000 years in span. You have a black hole. They emit gravity like with the speed of light. You see this, when you reach this, you have 50,000 years, light years. So it was emitted to keep the stars, so there's a backward function in time. So you emit it now and it grabs this star after 50,000 years to maintain in an orbit. So when you light this much, you do not know what it is with you. You can keep lighting your battery, release it without any need of mass. So black, big black, massive black. All the matter is black, dude. All the matter is like you see, you turn out the light, you does not produce light. All the matter. So you light it, you feel like some Chinese. You see some black stuff where surround you. You see, like if I make like this, there's star like this. So if I make like this and I put some black here, a star like this, and you film that from the middle is not emitting light, it's a black hole. You work there, you have some proof like rotational of the. So when you light this much, okay, you put what grace do you want, because this answer of yours is crazy. Einstein's false physics has a C for the fourth power. What is the speed of light in this world? Before I released it, what was? So C of the fourth power is meters per second, 300,000 kilometers per second. What is the speed of light in this piece of sulfur? Before I release it, what it was. So you can keep light inside without any big, massive, black scaring tactics, okay? Big black stupidity. You are afraid of black or what? Of black color or what? It is a color and you must have it in the spectrum, okay? So goodbye, we can go to the stars. We can go at this star. It's a simple star like a collection. We cannot see the universe or galaxy is a sphere, okay? So you maintain big black massive. Your mind is dark and black. No Mendeleev element emits light, you see? So they are black, all of them. They are dark, okay? So, but black is a color, you see, is a color, you see, it is a color. Black is okay, you must have it in when you make a spectrum of the stars. Okay, goodbye, God bless.